Right, so hello everybody, Ian here, and I'm back with another live stream. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? If you can't see me, you can't hear me, let me know, and I'll do some minor adjustments. So today I'm going to talk about this ND audio. This just arrived in the mail, and I'm going to open it and go through the accessories, the build quality, the design, and I'm going to listen to it and measure it as well in this live stream. Okay, so hello. I think the hang on, let me just increase the chat size so that JD Dragon, I think, or is it too big? I think the chat is a little bit too big. Okay, can you guys see the chat? If it's too small, just let me know. JQ Dragon. All right, JQ Dragon. Hello, welcome to my live stream. And also, I just want to let you guys know I've pinned a link to a Telegram chat. So if you have any questions or if there's anything you want to ask me, please join the Telegram chat and I will try to answer your questions if you have any. And also, let your friends know it's a place to talk about audio gear. And if you want to have go to a place to chill out and just chat with your friends, just join that group if you can. Right. The thing is, I can't see the chat. Let me just hi, click. Good morning to you as well. So let me just see if I can load this. Okay, never mind. I can read the chat later, right? But it's a little bit on the smaller side. And I can't really read the chat on my OBS studio unless I increase it to about this size, which is huge. Maybe I can just, yeah. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's begin. And then I will, once I'm done with this, I will head over to the comments then, and then we can start to chat. Okay, so first, let's take a look at the price of this. Let me just see. Okay, so this is 55 US dollars. Okay, and it is a single dynamic driver, if I'm not wrong. No, maybe not. Let me just take a look. 10 units. Wow. 10 drivers. So $55. And you've got 10 drivers in here. And they should be, well, 10 mil? This is interesting. Not too sure what's the 10 unit stage monitoring earphones. Moving coil. Nano moving coil. See what it says here. Is there anything on the I'm not too sure how many drivers, but it says here 10 moving coils. So that's a little bit odd. But I'll find out a little bit more about this. Okay, because nano diaphragm moving coil, a circle of 4 moving irons. So am I right to say this should be 1 dynamic driver and 4 balance armatures? I think so. So anyway, let's begin. First, let's remove this plastic, see if I can get some specs out of this. Okay, so how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's fine. It's a Saturday here, around 11 a.m. Okay, so this is the box itself. Nothing much on the box. Open up and see. $55. Okay. Whoa. Ear tips fell out. Okay, so everything is out. That's a good thing. Yeah. Okay, just put this one side. Paperwork, let's put it one side. Since the ear tips are out, let's take a look at the ear tips. There are two types of ear tips, and they look pretty much the same to me, I guess. It's just different color. In terms of feel almost the same as well. Texture is the same as well, almost. The white one is a little bit smoother. So yeah. So it's pretty okay. I mean, it's generic ear tips. You got 3 different sizes for each. Now you get a small little pouch. Okay, small little pouch here. Cable. Let's take a look at the cable. So $55, this is what you're gonna get. So upgraded cable, braided. Okay. Yep, it's braided. Is 4-core, braided, terminated with 3.5. All right. And it comes with a microphone. It's got a Y split here. Yeah, the Y split's here. And it comes with a microphone. Where's the microphone? Oh, here. So this is, I mean, the cable that comes with microphone, usually, you know, I don't use it for most of the time for my audio listening. But yeah, ear hooks are a little bit on the stiffer side. Pretty, yeah. And if you look at the angle of that ear hooks, it's a little bit too much. I'm not too sure about you guys, but for me, if I were to preform the ear hooks, it should be around this shape. Yeah. So, but it is this shape. Okay, so that's for the cable. Take a look at the IM itself. Okay, so it's got this nice, well, acrylic finish to the shell. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, so this is the IM itself. It's got the ND logo. It's got this some sort of a design in the acrylic. Okay, so yeah, pretty normal shape in terms of IEM shape. There's a vent here on top. Okay, there's a vent on top here, and there's a 2-pin connector. And over here, there is a fin on the inner shell. And the shape of this is quite aggressive, I would say. The inner shell shape, okay, is quite aggressive. The curves are quite aggressive. I mean, it's got a pretty aggressive fin here. So it depends on your ear. I mean, if you have a very subtle inner ear, then this may be a fit issue. But if you have very nice curves in your ears, then maybe not. With a insert of a brass nozzle and metal perforated filter. Okay, so design wise, pretty standard. Let's now zoom out and oops, let's zoom in. Sorry, let's zoom out and then see if I can fit this in my ear. Let's hook them up. So blue is left, so let's plug it into the left side. All right. Okay, and then you have your right side. Okay. I'll chat with you guys later because I can't read the chat. The chat is it's a little bit too small for me to read. But yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So this is how it looks like on the cable itself. All right. And now let's do the fit test and comfort test. See if it's comfortable. I mean, it went in straight into my ear, and so far it fits like a glove, and it gave me a very nice seal, and it's very comfortable. I can't zoom on my front camera, but if you guys can see, it's pretty snug in terms of fit. Doesn't wobble around, so I guess my ears quite like this type of aggressive curves. Yeah. Okay, so that's for fit and comfort. So let's listen to it. Let's try those few songs that I always use. And also, if you guys have any songs that you want me to test, let me know and I will test it out with this earphones. Okay, and then let you guys know how it sounds. So this time to look at the chat. Jay Queasy. Okay, let me just take a time out and just go through the chat. Jay Queasy, good morning, Ian. I noticed you had a graph for the new Kiwi ears, Corteza. Is it Corteza? Okay, anyway. Did you have any first impressions? Well, this video is for ND100. If you want to ask me that question or you want to discuss about that, you can click on the link, the pin chat or comment, which I left up on the top of this chat. So you guys can, you can go to Telegram and ask me that question. I can answer you that when I have the time. Next is, again, click. Ian has his first impression on his unboxing video of the Forteza. Yes, Forteza, it's not Corteza. Okay, so let's move on with the sound test, or, you know, my first impression of this. Library. And again, if you guys have any songs that you want me to listen to and test, let me know. Okay, so the first song is always Spoon by Can. Let me just adjust the volume. Okay, not too loud. Okay, so let me adjust the volume to a comfortable level. About there, 50. Okay, so 50 is just nice for me. And this is a little bit on the harsh side and sibilant side as well. Bass light. I mean, bass is all right, but so far what I hear is a little bit forward in terms of the treble. And the air of the treble is a little bit too much for me as well. Soundstage is average room size. But you know, the cymbal crash, it doesn't sound natural to me. Cymbal crashes didn't sound natural to me. So vocals are forward. Soundstage is, even though it's average, but I can hear that the overall room size is quite airy. Yeah, but other than that, it's quite tolerable. Let me just increase the volume. So in this kind of instance, I want to get more bass, right? So what do you do? What do you normally do when you want more bass? You increase the volume, right? And as you increase the volume, the treble goes along, and that becomes unbearable. You get your bass. At the same time, you get that piercing treble. Okay, so let me just reduce the volume again. Let's do the next song. Okay, what should I do next? Yeah, Thanks to You by Boss Gags. Okay, the bass is there. but not a very overwhelming bass. So in terms of brightness, it's not a bright treble, but is an energetic one, I would say. Let me increase the volume. And vocal seems to be forward. So the first song on Spoon, it sounds, I mean, the vocal sounds forward. And for Boss as well, he sounds forward as well. The bass, the rumble is there, but the texture is not, I mean, it's not very warm. Seems that I need to increase the volume a little bit on this song. Okay. So far, Boss Cat sounds alright. The sibilance is not fatiguing so far. So yeah. But I had to increase the volume to 60%. And when I increase the volume to 60%, I get the feel of the bass. At the same time, I get the increase of the treble. Like when he says thanks to you, the S did sound a little bit more pronounced to me. Okay, so let's move on to the next song, a female vocal. And this one is Angels Like You by Miley Cyrus. Okay, so again, I had to increase the volume to about 55. Okay. So far, she sounds alright. A little bit nasally. Okay, so the part when she said I, it didn't sound sibilant to you. This part I, it didn't sound harsh as well. So pretty alright. But still a little bit on the, a bit sibilant to my ears. So I need to reduce the volume a little bit. Oh, okay, I can hear the S sounds a little bit on the harsher side. Okay. Let me just pause the song. Okay. I mean, it's a little bit on the harsher side. I can tell right now. Next, let's try the bass. Okay. This is one song that I use to test for bass. In terms of the rumble and the sub bass. Okay. Pretty. It's not. It's not a skull rattling type of sub bass, but it's alright. It's alright. Pretty good bass. Sub bass, I mean. Not a very thumpy mid bass, but I can hear that the rumble is pretty good. Okay. So far, this earphone sounds a little bit more emphasis for the treble side. Bass is alright. So it's I would say it's a V. Yeah. Sounds like a V to me. Is there any other songs that you guys want me to try? If there's nothing, then I will proceed on to measuring this and see how it looks like on the graph. I'll give it about 5 seconds or 10 while I set up my rig. Let's see. this up somewhere. Okay. So if there's no other songs that you guys want me to test, let me just oh, sorry. Let me just measure this and see how it looks like on the graph. Okay. So first thing I want to do is change out the ear tips. My foam tips. Let's change out to my foam tips. Somewhere here. And then I'll put the left side into the coupler. And let's make sure all the settings are correct. Microphone is working. Next is to test the volume level. Make sure it's 85. Now it's 73, so let me just increase that a little bit. 85. Oh, that's a little bit too much. 86. All right, that's fine. Okay, so let's pause this, reset. Let's see how it graphs. Okay. As what I heard. So let me just pause the measurement. Right, so this is the measurements for the ND100. And as what I heard, the bass is prominent, right? The rumble is there. And then the mid bass is, well, sloped. So it's all right. It's pretty okay mid bass. But if you look at the mids, this is where I noticed that the vocals were forward. And this hump here, I find it is a little bit odd, but it's unusual. It's unusual, all right? I've not seen this type of mids before, but yeah. And then if you look at the 1K to 4K, this region here, this is where the gain to the Pina is, and it looks, yeah, odd, especially this part here, maybe about the 3K to 5K region. With this hump here, and that's where I heard that it was pretty energetic, and it's a bit unusual as well. Yeah, so this part here maybe made the vocals a little bit unnatural to me, and it's a little bit too harsh, I would say. Okay, and sibilants, I didn't hear much sibilants, so pretty alright. If you look at the 8K, is actually there's no peak here, so which is right. You're right. This graph is pretty correct. I don't hear much sibilance. I do hear harshness, and yeah. So this graph did tell me, of what I heard. So it's pretty good. All right. So that's it for this ND100. Okay. So again, it is $55 US. So it's I'll give it my star rating, and to my ears, this is 3 stars out of 5 stars. Yeah. Not really my kind of tuning. I like vocals to be forward, but not this type of forwardness. In my face type of forwardness, and it's a little bit on the intense side. I mean, it's pretty intense. But soundstage wise, it's average. It's not a wide soundstage, but it's pretty airy. And technical performance of this is pretty good for $55 as well. There's no graininess. I don't hear distortion, especially when the bass comes in. So yeah, $55 is quite all right for that price point. But yeah, my star rating for this is 3 out of 5 stars based on what I hear. Okay. Right, so that's it for this ND100. Let's take a look at the paperwork if there's any specs on this, because I didn't get the specs out of that. It's got English, no specs there. So yeah, I'll try to contact the brand and ask them what's the specs for this. Let's see if I can get the specs out of the website. And I think there is a specs here. Okay. Okay, so there's a specs here. Resistance is 20 ohms, and the frequency range is 20 to 20,000 hertz, and the sensitivity is 102. But it doesn't say what type of drivers there are. It just says the number of drivers 10. So I would just assume it's 5 per side. Yeah. But it doesn't say what type. 10 units of drivers. But anyway, I'll just contact them. All right, so let's see if there's any comments for this. If there's no comments, then I will just call it a day for this ND100 earphones. All right. All right, guys. So let's call it a day for this ND100. Again, I do have a Telegram chat group. So if you have any questions, or if you want to chat with me, or you want to discuss anything about audio gear, just click on the link and we can have a chat. All right. So that's it for this quick unboxing and review of this ND100. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's it for now. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next live stream.